I grew up in Oshogbo. Oshogbo is a town in western Nigeria. And my father was a pharmacist at that time. My father's shop was next to the big popular gallery in Oshogbo called Mbari Bayo. This man is called Wole Lagunju. He was a playwright, and his house was next door to the gallery. But you could see in the background my dad's shop. That and so many other things led me into becoming an artist. In Yoruba culture, masquerades are our dead ancestors, people who have died, people who have left us. And when they come, they are masks. They are called heavenly beings, people who have come from heaven to bless us. You can see that together, the mask. When you're talking about these masks, you're talking about colonization, you're talking about gender roles, you're talking about how people have been marginalized. Growing up in Yoruba culture, that's part of the ambience. Oshogbo is famous for its art school. It's a group of self-taught artists developed a style called Onoism. I'd like you to show you some examples of that. Ono artists are not engaged with figurative art. See, things like that. I've practiced Onoism over the years, and I've used symbols instead of having like three-dimensional drawings. When I came to the United States, I began to redefine and reframe some of my techniques. Instead of using symbols to explain my art to people, I could use figurations. Young, proud individual who wants to forge a new identity. This, I believe, was taken from a picture of George Washington, and I reinterpreted it to talk about abolition, the eradication of slavery. These are some of the most interesting ones that I'm just keeping. How do you bring about some kind of dialogue in what you do? How do you make yourself relevant to the society around you? Art bridges that element and that distance to convey ideas and to meet people and to exchange cultural beliefs. It's a very important role for the artist, and it's a very important role that art plays